Something that drives so many freelancers crazy. It's this weird situation where it feels like the more skills you have, the less money you end up making. It doesn't make any sense, right? Well, today we're going to flip that idea on its head and uncover the secret to earning more by actually focusing on less. So, does this hit close to home? You've put in the hours, you've learned how to design logos, create slick social media posts, you can build a banner. You've got this whole arsenal of skills. And yet, when it comes time to find clients and actually, get paid, it's a real struggle. It is such a confusing and seriously frustrating spot to be in. If you're nodding your head right now, listen up. You are so not alone. This is probably one of the biggest hurdles that new freelancers face, and I'm telling you, it's not your fault. It all comes down to a hidden mistake that, honestly, almost everybody makes when they're starting out. We're going to call this trap the 90% mistake. So let's dive in and break down why trying to be a generalist, a jack of all trades, is very likely the one thing that's been holding you back this whole time. 90%. Just let that sink in for a second. That's a huge number. We're talking 9 out of every 10 beginners are falling into the exact same trap. So what is this big, crucial error? Well, it's trying to offer every single service you can possibly think of all on one profile. The logic seems sound, right? Hey, if I offer more things, I'll attract more clients. But as we're about to see, it actually works in the complete opposite way. And this slide just lays it out so clearly. On the left, you've got the generalist. Their profile is like this scattered menu. I do logos and banners and social media, basically anything you need. But then look at the specialist. Their message is laser focused. I make amazing YouTube thumbnails. Seriously, who sounds more like an expert to you? This really gets to the core truth of it all. Think about it from the client's perspective. When they have a really specific, urgent problem, like, I need a killer thumbnail to get more clicks on my video, they don't go looking for a jack of all trades. No way. They hunt for the expert, the person who solved that exact problem hundreds of times before. Okay, so we've spent enough time on the problem. Now let's get to the good stuff, the solution. And this isn't just some vague idea. It's a super clear 4-step path that you can literally start following today to get yourself hired. The entire game plan is built around one single concept, niche. So what is a niche? It's just a specialized little corner of the market. So instead of trying to be everything to everyone, you decide you're going to be the absolute best at just one thing. And here's the roadmap broken down into 4 really simple steps. First, you choose one niche, just one. Don't overthink it, just pick one. Second, you go and optimize your entire profile, your bio, your title, everything to scream that one service. Third, you create 3 portfolio pieces that are hyper-focused on that skill to prove you can do it. And finally, you only go after the clients who need that exact service. Okay, let's make this real. Let's say you choose logo design as your niche. Your title is no longer just graphic designer. Now it's something specific, like professional logo designer for startups. Your portfolio? It's got 3 absolutely killer logos, not some random mix of stuff. And who do you reach out to? New businesses and entrepreneurs. See how that focus just radiates expertise? Now let's talk about how this strategy actually builds on itself over time, because this isn't just about getting your next job. This is about completely transforming your career, going from a novice to a true expert, all through the incredible power of repetition. It just makes sense, right? When you design one logo, you're learning. But by the time you've designed your 100th logo specifically for startups, you're not just learning anymore. You are an expert. Doing the same thing over and over again doesn't just make you faster. It builds this deep, almost unconscious level of mastery. And that deep expertise is something clients can actually feel. It comes through in your portfolio, in the way you talk about your process, and in your final results. This is what builds trust, and it's why they'll choose you over a generalist every single time. So that trust, it becomes the foundation of your entire freelance career. It leads to glowing reviews, people referring their friends to you, and a rock-solid reputation. And having a reputation as the go-to expert is what allows you to start charging higher and higher prices. It's a powerful cycle. Trust builds reputation, and reputation builds your income. This journey can totally change your career path. You might be starting out right now as that generalist with really unpredictable earnings. But within just a month, you can pick a specialty and build a focused portfolio. By month 3, you're landing those first specialist clients. And after a year of just sticking with it, you can become a recognized go-to expert in your field. Look, if you only take one single thing away from all of this, let it be this. Stop trying to be everything to everyone. Your path to making more money isn't about adding another skill to your list, it's about choosing one and going deep. And that really just leaves us with one final, very important question. It's not about all the different things you can do, it's about the one thing you will do. So, what's your specialty going to be?